Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Allie's Zone. 10:57 a.m. You know what's crazy? I kind of got a late start to these today, but weirdly, I'm only thinking about that with y'all, Taurus, which is interesting because y'all are the root. Y'all are the zodiac, fourth house roots. That y'all are the zodiac that takes a while, and it's because I like shit to be set, stable, just like this is I'll measure 5 times to cut once. I'll spend all of my time making sure that the prep work is fully set so that I know for a fact everything is perfect. Taurus, I'm hearing don't worry about the time. Part of fortune increase, baby. Don't worry about the time. Pisces, I believe. You do what you do. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about the time. Time is a construct. Don't worry about how long something takes, how fast something should do or get done. Don't worry about that. Just do you. Don't worry about the time. Just do you. Because it's all going to work. You might resonate with Aries reading. Everything is working. Yeah, fire element desire. Here's why it works. And the timing doesn't matter. By the time you finish it, it's perfect. It's completely rooted. Whatever it is you're doing, you had a desire to set something and root it down. Meaning you can huff and puff. You can huff and puff, but you ain't blowing shit down. Black Moon, Lilith mystery, 8th house endings and beginnings. Yeah, I don't care how long it takes. If it's right when I'm done, that's all. Yeah, Neptune sacrifice. Don't worry about the timing because you're sacrificing something so that you make sure it's rooted. So this is like you're trying to buy something. So instead of me, no. So this is like you're trying to buy something. So instead of you going out and being like, let me buy this, let me buy this, let me buy this, because you just want it. Let me get this, or because it's like, this is cheap right now. I really want this. You sacrifice. You say, well, I really want this right now, but fuck, I need this though. So, damn, fuck. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cause why? Well, because I still got shit rooted. So it's cool. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. Can't get what I want right now, but I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna trip all the way. I'm tripping, but I ain't gonna trip all the way. Cause shit's still good. Shit's still good. 1101. You'll be glad that you actually did do it this way for a lot of reasons. First of all, common sense. You ain't stupid. You knew what you was doing before you even started setting shit down to begin with. When I lay this first brick, that's the first brick to the house I'm building. It's gonna take a long ass time. But I already know once I lay this first brick, you got to start somewhere. I already started. Once I do this part, I've already started. Ain't no going back. You'll be glad that you kept up with that mind state, and because you did, something's actually about to be 10 times easier. Your sacrifice is 12th house escape. Your sacrifice is that you may actually come back to, like, you feel so good that it's like, man, I'm glad I didn't do that yet. Or, man, I'm glad I waited. Because I feel like had you not have sacrificed for whatever this is, whatever you chose not to sacrifice would have gotten in the way. Whatever you chose not to just be like, never mind, I'm going to just get this right now. You'll be glad that you made the decisions that you did, and it's because you want something to be rooted completely. Mercury retrograde reinvention, 8th house endings and beginnings. Yeah, you made an entire change happen, point blank and period, whether you realize that or not, and I feel like you do. But don't worry about the timing. Like, it's Here's the thing, because time does not exist in the spiritual realm. It exists here. It does not exist in the spiritual realm. So something that could take you 10 years down here, it's like, man, it just took me 10 years. And then in the spiritual realm, it's like that shit only took like 2 days. Time does not exist. It exists to us down here, right here, but it does not exist in the spiritual realm. Time is a construct. Earth element stability. Here you are, Taurus. Again, here you are. You had a desire to root something. You had a desire to like make something completely stable. And you do that. You literally make it happen. So everything that you had to sacrifice to make that, it's weird because I'm hearing like something's long, like you feel like it's a long lost love or something. Saturn, the truth. Time doesn't even matter. Something you could be like, man, it's been so long and time doesn't matter. You might actually seriously be like not confused, but completely surprised by how something works out. Cause I feel like you sacrifice a lot, even in love, like friends, family, people you want to deal with, things you wanted. I feel like you've given up a lot to root yourself, to make yourself stable. You've given up a lot. That price wasn't cheap. You still get shit back. Spend $200 and get a $300 credit. So you spend the 200, you get the $200 credit that you just spent plus another $100 credit. So now $300 worth of shit you could just spend, and you only had to spend $200 to do it. The maths to you, and it definitely makes sense. Yeah, Sun and Spirit. Even where Black Moon Lilith mystery, even when you couldn't see something, you was like, yeah, I'ma still stick to it though because I need what I need and I want what I want. Yeah, Gemini, I think you use your brain. Virgo, I analyze, and Libra, I balance. It's like it's something that you want, person, place, or thing. You're gonna get it, and it comes up a lot faster than you actually like assume it will. You sacrificed a lot to make something stable. It gives me the energy of like tax returns. You work all year long, even if you're independent. You work all year long, you pay taxes. A lot of times they take more than necessary, which is why you get so much back. But they making sure that everything is covered. We taking this, and then whatever's over, we gonna send that back. Alexa, stop. What the fuck? Nobody said anything. No one's here. Okay. Wow. God trying to tell you you get everything back one way or another. That was some weird ass shit. I know I'm not tripping. The door is like, hold on, y'all. I'm not tripping. I'm definitely not tripping. It just went off by itself. Seventh house partners and ninth house faith. This is the energy of doing what you gotta do because that's what you gotta do, handling your responsibilities. But then at the same time, it's also the energy of being like, man, I just really wish that if such and such would have happened sooner, if I would like, I just really wish I still would have been able to do da 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 da. It's almost like you didn't really lose it. It comes back to you, whatever it is. Scorpio, I transform. Mercury, mind, and your destiny. It's supposed to go this way. You gotta stabilize something first, and then you can move forward with whatever. But yeah, fifth house creativity, Venus love. Yeah, it could definitely have something to do with love or like some type of love connection. It don't have to be intimate. But I feel like you handle your responsibilities. You do what you're supposed to do. You root yourself. You are officially rooted. So you are able to move forward with what you want. Something ended. You had to start something else. Eighth house endings and beginnings. That goes into retrograde. You look at everything. You say, man, what the fuck? So you start to change things out. You start to look at the situation as it's changing. You see the current circumstance. You say, okay. Then you go into Libra I balance. I want healing. So let me see how I can balance this out so I can start to heal. You figure it out, and then you go into Scorpio's transformation energy. It's like, all right, so let me see what do and don't need to be around. You got two Scorpio energies on top of each other. So you make a lot of changes, a lot of big necessary changes. Mercury, mind, and your destiny, and it starts to make you feel better. This is like when you stop eating a bunch of processed and sugary shit and salty stuff, and it changes how you feel because the chemicals react different. I feel like you stop fucking with shit you're not supposed to just be dealing with. I feel like you start making healthier choices all the way around. Diet, family, friends, relationships, financial decisions, emotional. I feel like you start making better decisions, healthier decisions all the way around. Like, part of fortune increase in Leo, I will. You chose to sacrifice something so that you could have, yeah, Sagittarius, I see. You chose to let something go, to sacrifice something, to be like, okay, I'm not going to have this right now, even though I want it right now, I can get it right now, I can do everything in my power to make this happen right now. You chose to say, well, I could do that, probably gonna fuck me up later, so I don't need to do that. Instead of doing that, you chose to root yourself. So you still get what you want because you chose to make the smart decision when you were supposed to. Your integrity, it pays off. Like, you do the right thing even when nobody is looking. You do the right thing even when you don't have to. You could easily say fuck whatever you were trying to root and just be like, I'ma just figure it out later. You chose to root yourself and stabilize. That caused so many losses. So many just like, damn, I just all of that to root yourself. All of that for your stability. Now that you have what you were trying to accomplish, now it's time for phase 2. You get what you want. It ain't no stopping you. And on top of that, part of fortune increase, money is coming in, and it could definitely be coming in unexpected as fuck. Like unexpected as hell. But it's coming.